Akshay Keholu. First of all, thanks for the opportunity for giving this session. Today I am going to discuss about the topic number system. The number system, there are many subdivisions. Just I will go through some of the divisions. In the number system, the first division will come under real numbers and the imaginary numbers. Suppose if I take the example as 2 plus 3i, the number 2 is separate and 3i is separate as we know, and the number 2 is called as the real number and 3i is called the imaginary number as it contains i. What is I means is the imaginary number and the value of I is root of -1. This is imaginary number. Like that we can easily differentiate the numbers. Under the real numbers, it is again further divided as rational numbers and the irrational numbers. As we know that the square root of 4 is 2. As it is not having some other numbers, means there is no recurring numbers. So the 2 is the square root of 4. So it is called as a rational numbers. Suppose if I take a square root of 3, it will be 1.732 something. And suppose if I take the square root of 2, it will be 1.414236, like that. It will just, the number will recur. So here these two numbers is considered as the rational numbers, as we will not get the exact number. So these are the difference between the rational numbers and the irrational numbers. And again in the irrational numbers there are subdivisions. Again there is a division in the rational numbers. One is the integers and another one is the fractions. First I will just discuss about the fractions. As you know, the definition of the fractions will be the number is in the p by q form. That is like this. Suppose take an example of 1 by 2. The number 1 by 2 is called as a fraction as it is of the p by q form. And if we talk about the integers, there are again three types. One is positive integer, another one is negative integer, and another one is 0. Means the positive integer means the number which is more than 0, and the negative integer is the number which is less than 0, and the number which is of 0 is neither a positive integer nor a negative integer. And again in the integers, there are in the integers again there is a subdivision which is called as natural numbers and the whole numbers. As we know that the natural numbers is from 1 to infinity, and the number and the whole number is including the 0. Means whatever the natural numbers is there, including with that 0 will be added. So that is called as the whole numbers. If we talk about further division in the natural numbers, again there is subdivisions. One is the even number and the odd number, and then the prime number, and the other last is the composite number. What is even number? Even number means sum of that the multiple of 2. The multiple of 2 is known as the even number. Say that as 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, whatever the numbers which is end with the unit digit of 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 is the even number. And what the odd numbers are except the even numbers. Means it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And when we talk about the prime numbers, the number which are divisible by itself and the number whatever it is. Means suppose take an example of 2. The factorization of the 2 is 2 and the 1. The number which the number and the number itself. The number which is multiple of 1 and the other number is multiple itself. Whatever the number which is there. The prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. And the composite numbers. What are composite numbers? The numbers which are not divisible of, which are not other than the prime numbers. The number which are other than the prime numbers are called composite numbers. Here we have to know that 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. And the prime numbers are 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, etc. The number which is not in the prime number or the composite number, as we said that the composite number, the number which is 1, the number 1 is neither a prime number and nor a composite number. And these are the types of the number system. And I will just briefly gone through about the divisibility rules. The divisibility rules of 2 is the even numbers, as I have said that these are the even numbers and these numbers are divisible by 2. And the divisibility rules for the 3 is individual numbers. We have to sum of the individual numbers. Suppose if we take that the number is 2, 3, 5, 6, we have to add this individual numbers. That is 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6. 5 plus 5, 16. And 16 is not divisible by 3. So we can easily say that. As we have to add the individual numbers. These are the divisibility rules for the 3. And the divisibility rules for the 4 is last 2 digits. Whatever the number, the last 2 digit number we have to consider and we have to say that whether it is divisible or not. And when we talk about the divisibility rules for the 5, as you know that 5, the unit digit will be 5 or 0. 5, 0. These are the divisibility rules for the 5. And then the divisibility rules for the 9 is as well, it is same as the 3, means individual numbers we have to sum. The sum of the individual numbers will be a multiple of 9. Like that we have to go through about the divisibility rules. As there is a time constraint, I have gone through some of the brief introduction of the number series, the number system. And thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.